Socializing with Sonia, first in the live stream. How you doing today, Sonia? Appreciate you being there, sister. Hey, Donald. We've got mail. That's what I'll say when I got a package. We've got mail. I don't know if anybody out there remembers. That was a certain email company's slogan back in the day. You've got mail. Okay. That there real quick. I am doing well. Yes, I am. This Tuesday. All right. Let me get my other computer set up here. Give you an update. Hold on. Let me take care of something else really quick here. Sorry about that. Hold on just a second. I'll give you an update here on. They made a movie with that name, right? You've Got Mail. Yes, yes they did too. Yes they did. You've Got Mail. J Bagwell 2000. How you doing there, brother? All right, let me close this as soon as it gives me a chance. Boom. All right, let's see if I can get something taken care of on the wheel opening. Oh, you son of a gun, you. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. We'll see momentarily. Right. We now have a total of 70 names in the wheel of names for the month of September. Getting close. 5 more entries for our 5th prize on the wheel, right? Oh, I did not update this last time. We are up to 5. When we get to 75, we'll have 6. 5 prizes to be given away at the end of the month now, and we're 5 entries away from. Get this up here. Save. Excuse me. Save that so we don't lose any of the new stuff. I had to put the entries in for the family mail call packages we got today. And the other item that takes place each and every live stream. Alright, so now we have 70 names on the wheel. Get back here to Take It Back Tuesday. That is our content for today. Take It Back Tuesday. Grassroots Baseball, Where Legends Begin, Part 2. For those that didn't watch it, go back and check out last week's video for Take It Back Tuesday when we did Part 1 of Grassroots Baseball, Where Legends Begin, Part 1. All right. And we do have 3 thumbs up. Don't forget, we got to get 10 thumbs up to open up this blaster box on the side here. Going to open up our last blaster box of MOSAIC. MOSAIC, something along that line. But we will get ready to go into our content at hand in 4 more minutes. But we do have a package here from Pilon. He said he was sending me something. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it'll be something fun to open. So we will do that first, right after the main content of Grassroots Baseball, where legends begin. All right, and then we do have our monthly package from Jason Cote, aka Lockin99. Okay, got these both in the mail today before the live stream started. If it was not for these two, we would have been just going right into the book at hand. Have you watched any of the Savannah Bananas documentary on ESPN? Who is Savannah Banana? Savannah Banana? Okay, I'm going to put this off to the side here first. We'll put Pilon's package over here. Actually, I'll put this here. This here. I'm pretty sure we can leave that right there. These are all the cards that we have. I modified it to this. This month we'll label our giveaway as a Topps Gold Extravaganza. A Topps Gold Extravaganza. Won't go through all these, but we will highlight them at least once a week so you know what prizes are available. What's that? Don Fishman says, Donald Blomdahl 2024. But these are the 2022s. 2022 golds. Carter Kieboom, Pat Balakia, Matt Bierling, San Diego Padres, team card, and Ian Kennedy. These again are 2022 cards, 713. 1435, 741, 1955, and yeah, 1323, to name a few for now. Okay, so this will sit over the side for here for now. Now that's a ticket I can get behind. Donald Blomdahl 2024. They're a baseball team that do crazy things, and they play in a classic stadium. Oh, I think the Fanatic Card Guru told me about that once. Yes, the Savannah Bananas documentary on ESPN. I think I watched a game once. I think it was on YouTube. You could probably type in Savannah Bananas, and they play a game of baseball with a little bit of a twist, a little bit of a banana twist. Do we get a chocolate factory with those golden tickets? Bottom this. You want a chocolate factory with these golden tickets, huh? I don't know about that, but we will have fun, that's for sure. And so I'm going to put this off to the side here in front of, no, it'll go behind the Jason Cote box. That way we'll have room here. I'm going to slide this over here. So that way we can look at this, and just during the reading so you can see, I'm going to shrink me down for now, so I won't interfere too much with what we've got going on here. So let me just do one thing really quick here. I'll get things ready. Let me refresh the chat. Get in the chat on this one. And refresh the chat here. refresh the chat here. Okay. And that's thinking there. So without further ado, we will get into part 2, which takes place in Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama. Okay. For Mobile, let's see. Oh, I gotta remember where we're going till today. Check in. Oh yeah, this is an autograph book by the photographer that took all the pictures in his book, Gene Truth. We'll see how far we get. But we're going to start here in Mobile, Alabama. The opposite over here is BC Rain High School versus LaFour at Tremere Park. And to the right here is All-Star T-Ball League, Semmes Ballpark. Looks like their team is the Braves. All right. And then we've got over on the left here, opposite, all right, is representing a legend. Players from BC Rain, Blount, LaFleur, and Vigor High Schools at the childhood home of Hank Aaron in Mobile, Alabama. Then above, Hall of Famer Hank Aaron, who retired as all-time home run leader with 755, Cooperstown, New York. Right? And it's introduced for this section by Hank Aaron himself. My introduction to baseball came from my father, who ran a semi-pro team. I would be in charge of selling the pop, and on Sunday morning it didn't take long to sell those Cokes. On those occasions my dad would say, "I want you to go out and start playing some baseball. Start shagging some balls." That's how I started playing baseball. I started picking up the game by playing with guys who were just a little bit older than I was. But believe it or not, I was discovered playing softball. I grew up in an area of Mobile called Toulminville. My high school, Central, didn't have a baseball team, so I played softball in a semi-pro league. One day, a scout named Ed Scott, who lived in my neighborhood, approached me and asked if I'd like to play for the Mobile Black Bears. "I'll have to ask Mama about that," I told him. "She doesn't want me playing baseball. She wants me to get an education." She certainly didn't want me traveling with the team or playing on Sundays, but Mr. Scott somehow convinced her it was a big opportunity for me, so she agreed. I was one of 8 children, and while we didn't have much in the way of material possessions, we did have an abundance of love and discipline from our folks, Estella and Herbert, and we loved playing baseball. One day, the Negro American League's Indianapolis Clowns came through Mobile, and the Black Bears were their opponent. I was only 17, but I was the shortstop. After the game, the Clowns' business manager, Buddy Downs, asked me a little about myself, then told me he would send me a contract after I graduated. Sure enough, a contract arrived the next spring, offering me $200 a month to play for the Clowns. You can't imagine how big that opportunity looked to a poor kid from Alabama. Fortunately, it looked just as big to my mother. I'll never forget that day in May of 1952 when I left Mobile for that first time. I was at the railroad station bound for Winston-Salem, North Carolina, to meet up with the Clowns in spring training. Mother was crying, my sisters were crying, and I was scared. I had never been on a train before. I had $2 in my pocket, 2 pairs of pants, 2 sandwiches, and a brown paper bag that Mother had given me. I sat by myself and never said anything to anybody. Every time the train pulled into a station, I'd say to myself, I'm getting off at the next stop and heading back to Mobile. But I never did. I ate those 2 sandwiches and made it all the way to Winston-Salem. And wouldn't you know it, we won the Negro League World Series that year. When I was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1982 and joined my idol Jackie Robinson, I read a quote that says, "The way to fame is like the way to heaven, through much tribulation." Well, the Clowns never actually played in Indianapolis because they were on the road all the time, and the conditions were pretty miserable, and the players didn't want some skinny kid with no experience taking their playing time and money. But I proved myself pretty quickly. So much so that the Clowns' owner, Sid Pollock, mentioned me in the bottom of a letter he sent to John Mullen, the farm director of the Boston Braves. P.S. he wrote, "We got an 18-year-old shortstop batting cleanup for us. The Braves had their scout, Dewey Griggs, see me in a doubleheader in Buffalo. I went 7 for 9 with 2 home runs, turned 5 double plays, and threw a guy out from deep in the hole. That's how I came to be a Brave. 23 years later, I retired. My hope is that I will be remembered as someone who did everything he possibly could to enhance the game. I stepped in some very big shoes, including those of Jackie Robinson and Babe Ruth, and I did what I could to carry on whatever they left behind. Looking back, I'm proud to call myself a Mobilian, and I'm especially delighted to be one of 5 Hall of Famers born in our small town. Can you imagine that? 5 guys in Cooperstown from Mobile. Satchel Paige started it, and then I came along. I was followed by Willie McCovey, Billy Williams, and Ozzie Smith. It was just one of those trends that kept going, and on and on and on. I'm just glad I didn't get off the train. I had $2 in my pocket, 2 pairs of pants, 2 sandwiches, and a brown paper bag that Mother had given me. Thanks to you too, Big Ray. Oh, Frank's Card Corner, you are very welcome. Yeah, we took 2 out of 3 from the Braves. Thumbies up for Don. Hey, we're at 8 thumbs up. I think we got a pretty good chance by the time we get to opening that one. Maybe we'll make it to 20 and open up 2 boxes of product. We'll see today. You're welcome there, Frank. J. Bagwell, thanks. And you too, Big Ray. What a terrible ideal by his mother. Interesting there. All right, let me do some refreshing of the chat here. Get a sip of water, and then we'll roll right along here. All right, get a sip of water real quick and continue on through the book here. We'll have some mighty fine photography in this book, just to give you a heads up. All right, give you an idea what's in these 3 photos here. Above left, Fairhope High Pirates in Ballantra Park. Then above right here is Mobile Bay Bears starting pitcher Luis Pena gets loose at Hank Aaron Stadium. And then this page over here is Mobile Bear Race starting pitcher. Oh, that's the starting pitcher warming up. The above right is Mobile Christian plays host to the American Christian Academy. All right. Then on the next 2 pages, they got the captions here. Is on the next page on the left will be West Side Baseball Park. And then the following page right is the Azalea Trail Maids, the embodiment of Southern hospitality, Hank Aaron Stadium. There we go. And the Southern Belle Maids. They must perform at the beginning of the baseball games, and they're just showing you what they look like there. That is pretty cute. My, oh my. All right, then we've got here we've got on the left here, Battle Ready Vigor High School. And then we got 4 pictures here. High school baseball is in full swing. LaFleur Rattlers, the Williamson Lions, and Vigor Wolves versus the Williamson Lions. Again, this is highlighting Mobile, Alabama. All right. Then on the left here, I've got it. All-Star T-Ball League, Sims Ballpark. And then the opposite side over here is a full house on Thursday evening at Westside Baseball Park. Just Little League baseball fun at its finest. That must be so they can feed balls down onto the field when they need them, maybe. That's my guess. Why else would they have a tube right there? That's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Alright. Oh, that was a short section here. So next up, we've got page number 5 here. And we're going to the land of the rising sun. Oh, where's, we're missing it. Hopefully he'll see it and enjoy this part. He's one of our new subscribers from the land of the rising sun, Japan. I wonder if this is Ichiro going to highlight this one. All right, opposite over here is the land of the rising sun and the Tokyo Dome. That's where they play their baseball, in Tokyo. They do play at other stadiums throughout Japan, but yeah. To the right, and this one here is adjacent to Koshin Stadium is a shrine called Susanoo Jinja. Part of Koshin tradition is for players to visit the shrine, since touching the stone, according to legend, will bring a player good fortune. Nishinomiya, Hyogo Prefecture. And then on the next 2 pages, we're going to have Hoshin Stadium, Japan's oldest and most famous ballpark. It is home to the National High School Baseball Tournament and the Hanshin Tigers, Nishinomiya, Hyogo Prefecture. And then on the next one, on the right-hand side, it's going to have Ichiro Suzuki of the Marlins thanks fans at Coors Field after collecting his 3,000th career hit in Denver, Colorado. They also have some massive New Japan Pro wrestlers out of that stadium. Oh, one of the other big popular things in Japan is sumo wrestling. When I was stationed there in Japan, I had the opportunity, with the help of my pastor there at the church, to be part of that. That was very, very fun, for sure. All right, so there we go. And it is highlighted, and an intro is done by Ichiro Suzuki. It says here, when I was in elementary school, the teacher said, let's all have a reunion. When you turn 20 years old, I said, I won't be able to make it because I'll be a professional baseball player. Everyone laughed at me and joked about it, but it really ended up happening. While Jackie Robinson's lasting legacy was to broaden baseball's inclusiveness by integrating the modern game in 1947, it wasn't until the mid-1990s that Japanese players could step over the cultural barriers in their own country to enhance Major League Baseball. The first position player to undertake that challenge was Ichiro Suzuki. After winning 7 consecutive batting titles and 3 MVP awards in Japan's top professional league, he debuted with the Seattle Mariners in 2001. Instantly, he broke hallowed records and emerged as one of the game's legends. When I was in first grade, I wanted to play on a team made up of 3rd and 4th graders. I used a different name so they wouldn't know my age. It worked, and that's how I got to play on my first team. Ichiro was from Nagoya in central Japan. He was born with a passion for baseball and dedicated himself to becoming the best player he could. Practices were always serious from the time I was little. I made a pact with my father that if he would dedicate himself to training me, I would dedicate myself to practicing wholeheartedly until I was old enough to make a school team with organized coaching. We practiced every day. Every day meant literally every day throughout my entire childhood. Besides throwing, fielding, and running at a little neighborhood field, I was a regular at the hitting cage near our house. It had 9 pitching machines. As I mastered the speeds, the guy in charge would let me move the plate closer to the machines. One machine could pitch 85 miles an hour, but only he could activate it, and he would adjust it to the max for me. Besides tireless practice, Ichiro learned to care for his equipment when he was entrusted with a glove not typically given to such a pipsqueak. My parents saved to buy me a professional model Mizuno glove when I was in 6th grade. The glove probably would cost $400 today. It may sound like an extravagance for a little kid from modest means, but it turned out to be one of my precious life lessons because the responsibility to take care of such a high precision instrument was enormous. Not only did I devote myself to maintaining that glove, but I vowed to always take care of my equipment and treat each item with respect that a handcrafted instrument deserves. Ichiro grew up a fan of his local professional team, the Chunichi Dragons, but when Kobe's Oryx Blue Wave selected him for the 4th round of the 1991 draft out of high school, he left Nagoya for the first time. Soon, though, he began setting his sights on a land farther away. I had been hearing about this great outfielder in America who hit lefty like me. He was always described as a natural, so my curiosity piqued to know more. American games weren't commonly televised in Japan, and information was hard to get. But someone gave me a video. It was the first time I can remember being moved by the beauty of a baseball player's actions on the field. His name was Ken Griffey Jr., and he inspired me to want to know more about American baseball. In 1996, Ichiro participated in an All-Star Series against U.S. Major Leaguers. He was further impressed by the style and abilities of his opponents, which included future Hall of Famers Cal Ripken Jr., Ivan Rodriguez, and Pedro Martinez. That experience, coupled with my infatuation with Griffey, helped inspire me to approach Oryx with the idea of one day letting me play in America. Not surprisingly, I was snickered at initially. No non-pitcher had ever played in America, but I wasn't deterred. It took several years, but eventually they realized it wasn't far-fetched and allowed me to try. Oryx utilized the newly created posting system for transferring players under contract to the U.S. Major Leagues, and Ichiro became the first position player from Japan in American baseball history. For Ichiro, the pioneer, the idea of playing professionally began to take shape decades earlier. When I was in kindergarten, I knew that I wanted to be a professional baseball player, but the moment that I realized it could be so was the day I was drafted by Oryx. I really couldn't believe it until it happened. When I was in elementary school, the teacher said, "Let's all have a reunion when you turn 20 years old." And I said, "I won't be able to make it because I will be a professional baseball player." Everyone laughed at me and joked about it, but it really ended up happening. The dream wasn't so far off after all, and he has continued making history ever since. Oh, Yokozuna. There we go. Thanks there, Biggie Heart. We do a update on the chat here. No good ball players have ever come from Japan. Except for Ichiro. 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 Okay. Let's continue on in Japan here and see what some of the photos that they got here. There we go. I think they highlighted this back here. Yeah. So it's tradition, bowing like they do there. And there's the little guy. It's probably how Ichiro started off and as a young man playing baseball. The previous page on the left was opening day of Little League, Tokyo Katsuna and Musashi Fucho, Tokyo Ketsama Volunteer Stadium. And then the other page on the other side was opening ceremonies 2017 Little League season, Tokyo Branch, Edogawa City Baseball Stadium. Then on the left here, we've got Safe or Out, Tokyo Katsuna versus Musha Fuchu, Tokyo Katsuna Volunteer Stadium. And then this picture over here is laser focused for Katsuna. This Katsuna batter, Tokyo Katsuna versus Masashi Fuchu, Tokyo Katsuma Volunteer Stadium. There we go. The Golden Braves. Or the Golden... I'd probably say on the other page here. Looks like they're doing some practice in here, running around the field. Yeah, on the left on the previous page, it was Knuckle Princess Eri Yoshida, the only woman on the Togochi Golden Braves roster. Sanwa Stadium, Koga. Oh, that was a girl. Oh, that was a female. So that was the only female to ever make it into the baseball realms in Japan. Or at least the first one, probably. And then below here is Koshin Stadium and Nagoshiomi Hyugo Prefecture. Then on the right here is outfielder Shun Takayama, Hansen Tigers at Koshi Stadium, Nishiyumi, Hyogo Prefecture. Interesting. All right, now we're moving on to Cape Cod. That was a nice little stint there in Japan. Cape Cod. Opposite Jeremy Yidden's Warham Gateman, Nabsha Light Falmouth. And then on the right here is the Chatham Anglers Baseball. Bat Boys Michael and Rory enjoy a view from the press box, Veterans Field in Chatham, Cape Cod. And Craig Biggio is our commentator for this section here. It's number 6, right? Number 6, Chapter 6, Cape Cod. Opposite, applying pine tar to get a better grip on the bat, Stony Brook Field in Brewster. Then on the right here is the Killer Bees Hall of Famers Craig Biggio and Jeff Bagwell, reunited in Cooperstown. And then on the following pages, we're going to have Chatham Fog Anglers versus Gateman, Veterans Field, Chatham. And on the right-hand side on the next page will be Falmouth versus Wareham, Gov. Fuller Field in Falmouth. And it's quoted in here for Biggio saying, "I would get up at 6 a.m., go to work at the Kmart in Hyannis. I'd clock in at 7, stock the shelves, build the shelves, take care of the weeding around the store, whatever they asked of me." So How do you get to the Hall of Fame? I asked that question in my induction speech, and I tried to answer as best I could because there were so many family members, coaches, teammates, and friends to thank, and because there were a lot of stops along the way. One of them was the Cape Cod Baseball League, where I played for the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox in 1986, in between my sophomore and junior years at Seton Hall. I arrived in 1969. Fire engine red Mustang that was handed down to me with more than 200,000 miles on it. The dashboard was so cracked that I glued a bathroom rug on it. Pretty classy, I know, but I wish I still had it because I loved that car, just like I loved every minute of that summer. The deal was that you roomed and boarded with a local family, worked a day job, and then played a baseball game. I stayed with Mark Ellsworth, whose mother, Mrs. E., was the matriarch of the league. I would get up at 6 a.m. and go to work at the Kmart in Hyannis. I'd clock in at 7, stock the shelves, build the shelves, take care of the weeding around the store, whatever they asked of me. Then, because of our home games, were on Red Wilson Field at Dennis Yarmouth Regional High School, which had no lights, I'd get off in the early afternoon and go get ready to catch. For those of you who might know, I was a catcher my first 4 years in the majors. That was also the summer I began to think I could play in the majors. The competition in Cape League is really good, with some of the best college players in the country. In fact, there have been 5 Hall of Famers who played in the league: Pie Trainer, Carlton Fisk, myself, Frank Thomas, and my longtime Astros teammate, Jeff Bagwell. I really believe that the combination of work, family, and baseball that the Cape Cod Baseball League had to offer helped us get to Cooperstown. I still occasionally wear a Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox t-shirt. But the most wonderful gift I got from the league came a few years ago, more than 25 summers after I played there. My son Kevin, who played second base at Notre Dame and was drafted by the Blue Jays in 2016, earned the opportunity to play for the Harwich Mariners for 2 years. He lived with Mrs. E. Barbara Ellsworth, and I had a chance to see him play, visit with old friends, and relive my great summer. The concession stand at the Red Wilson Field is still serving hamburgers wrapped in donuts instead of buns. The night before my Hall of Fame induction speech in 2015, Kevin actually played the Cape Cod Baseball League All-Star game. Then he hightailed it to Cooperstown and arrived well after midnight. Seeing him was like having the past, present, and future all rolled into one. And that's really what the Cape League is. That is so cool. Got to talk about his son that's in the major leagues right now. All right. Already went the old. That is a cool picture right there. That is a nice picture, and so is this one. Like I said, I like the photography in this book series. I hope they decide to make more. Alright, here we go on this one here. So, below left, we have here is Cape Cod Baseball League players come from colleges across the country and live with host families, left to right. Connor Grimes and Taylor Williams, Xavier University, and Darren Baker, University of California, Berkeley, of the Brewster Whitecaps. They lived in the home of Rich and Jennifer Kish. Below right is the Warren Gateman 2008 Cape Cod Baseball League champions. Then opposite over here on this side is the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox, Christian Koss versus Brewster Whitecaps, Red Wilson Field in Yarmouth. And then down the bottom here it talks about our next 2 pages. The following page left, Chatham Angel players and coaches help prepare Veterans Field before the start of the game. And then the following page right, when I turn it here, rounding third and heading home, Wareham versus Chatham at Veterans Field in Chatham. Oh, that's beautiful. They're getting the field ready there, but look at that cloud cover just up there. Beautiful photography in here. And then here's what they mentioned. It's like an evening or a night type game. That must be difficult if it ends up being a high pop-up. You got to look for the ball till it comes into the light range here. They do try to play most of those games, but sometimes they'll end up going into dusk. So very, very interesting there. Then, as they said on the next pages here, you can see these getting ready to have fun playing their games. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Then we've got here, previous page left, hoping for a foul ball in Veterans Field, Chatham. Previous page right was the Hannes Hawks versus the Falmouth Commodores, McKenna Park, Hyannis. Left and opposite here is Chatham versus Harwich and Veterans Field in Chatham. Awesome. Now we move into Oakland. We only got one more to go after Oakland here. Get a sip of water real quick. Just JK. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, Jay. I know what you mean, Jay. I could have said just kidding. Instead, I just said JK. That's me being me. Okay. Get here and refresh this chat. All right, we get a sip of water quick, and we'll get in through 7 and 8. Jay Thompson, how you doing? Getting close. 8 thumbies up, 8 thumbies up, 8 thumbies up. Now we're moving on to Oakland. Opposite on this side here is South Oakland Little League All-Stars. Then to the right, safe at second, South Oakland versus Pittsburgh. All-Star Games, Central Park in Pittsburgh. On the next 2 pages here, we'll have North Oakland versus Antioch All-Star Game, Marchetti Park in Antioch. And then on the right-hand side, we're going to have Hall of Famer Ricky Henderson, all-time stolen base leader, Oakland Coliseum in Oakland, California. So I think we're going to hear a little bit about Ricky Henderson next. There we go. There's that photo. Nice photo of the pitcher getting ready to pitch it with the umpire and the catcher ready and the batter ready to try and hit that ball. Ricky Henderson. It says, when you are a kid, you can't wait to open your presents on Christmas. Well, it was my mom who couldn't wait on Christmas Day, 1958. I was born in the back seat of the family Oldsmobile on the way to the hospital in Chicago. I couldn't wait either. I never could. I was born fast. My dad left my mom when I was 2 years old, so we moved to her family's farm in Arkansas. While we were there, Mom traveled to California and found a job as a registered nurse in Oakland, which soon became home for me and my 4 brothers. I was a 3-sport athlete at Oakland Technical High School and also ran track sometimes between baseball practices. Without a doubt, football was my passion. I even rushed for more than 1,000 yards twice at Tech. Dave Henderson, Ronnie Lott, and I were among top high school players in the country's senior year. Ronnie went to the NFL while Dave and I played in the outfield together for the A's. My dream was to play for the Oakland Raiders, and I was offered college scholarships, but my mom wanted me to play baseball. I thought I could be an all-American football star, but she believed I would get hurt. So baseball became my focus. Thanks, Mom. My best friend, Fred Akins, got me started playing baseball on the sidewalk and then Bushrod Park. We'd play strikeout, draw a square on a wall, and see who could strike the other one out. Today, Oakland Little Leagues call Bushrod home, and I could not be more proud. When I was a kid growing up in Oakland, Mr. Hank Thomas lured me into playing Babe Ruth League baseball. He would pick me up at home in his car, and waiting for me in the back seat was a glazed donut and a cup of hot chocolate. That was how he would get me out of bed and to the ballpark. During my first year of high school, my counselor, Mrs. Wilkinson, bribed me to make me a better player. She would pay me a quarter every time I would get a hit, score a run, or steal a base. After my first 10 games, I had 30 hits and 25 runs scored and 33 steals. That was $22 worth of quarters. Not bad money for a kid in high school. My heroes were Jackie Robinson, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and Reggie Jackson. How about Reggie Jackson? I would stand in the parking lots of the Coliseum waiting for the A's slugger so I could ask him for his autograph. Instead of giving me his autograph, he would give me a pen with his name on it. We eventually became good friends, and we still laugh about it. James Glean scouted and signed me out of high school in 1976. He believed me when teams were afraid to draft players who threw left-handed and hit right-handed. There were not too many of us. I learned to hit right-handed because that's what every other kid did. I thought you were supposed to hit right-handed. I went through ups and downs playing in the minor leagues. When I got to AA, I wanted to quit, but I kept working and stuck with it. A lot of times in life, you have to focus and work harder to have a chance to be successful and move up. I had to train myself to be a baseball player because I had planned to play football. When I made it to AAA, I started thinking I could get to the big leagues and play baseball for a living. Once I got there, I never wanted to quit. I thought if Satchel Paige can still play in the majors at the age of 45, then with my dedication, hard work, and desire, I could play the game until my body said it was time to hang it up. I could still play today and steal home bases if someone wants to sign me. Nowadays, I tell kids to always follow their dreams. Believe in your dream because they do come true. It was that kid from the inner city who played the game with all of his heart and never took it for granted. I still wish I could have landed in the Raiders' backfield, but I love my life in baseball. There we go. There we go. Some more Oakland prodigies here. Doesn't really say who they are per se, but nice photography for sure. And we've got previous pages, and it's in the gap, South Oakland Little League All-Stars. And then opposite right here is Samuel is safe. South Oakland Little League All-Stars. And we've got more photography here. Opposite, the Oakland Tech Bulldogs, host of the St. Mary's Panthers, Rickey Henderson Field in Oakland. And right is Will Larkin. Oakland Tech Bulldogs. And here we've got some more. Wow, what a leapfrog there, huh? Oakland Tech wins the Trans Bay Tournament. Head coach Brian Bassett celebrates with the Oakland Tech team. Celebrations from winning the game. Oh, and then following page left, Lake Monsters versus the Raptors, Central Reservoir Field, Oakland. And on the right-hand side, Making Memories, Central Reservoir Field. Oh, that's a fancy looking dugout. At least they do have some shade on the top there. Nice photography, maybe of that. A dad and a son walking home after the game. All right, and our final section in Cuba. Cuba. Oh, they could have left that picture out. They could put somebody else in here. El Trufino estará en la suma del esfuerzo de todos. Fidel. Opposite, triumph shall be in the sum of everyone's efforts. Estudio Latino Americano Havana. Then on the right here, we have President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama, and their daughter, Natasha, with Cuban leader Raul Castro prior to the March 22, 2016 exhibition game between the Cuban national team and the Tampa Bay Rays. Estadio Latino Americano in Havana. I don't know. Oh, we have Tony Perez here. He's going to be telling us about Cuba. Opposite, Azeros de Villa Clara versus Industrials Estadio Latino Americano Havana. And to the right, Tony Perez, elected to the Hall of Fame in 2000 in Cooperstown, New York. It says, because of baseball, I have been made to feel at home in many places: Cincinnati, Montreal, Boston, Philadelphia, Miami, and Puerto Rico, where I met my amazing wife, Patuca, and we raised our wonderful sons, Victor and Eduardo. But to play baseball at the highest level, I had to say goodbye to my original home, Cuba. More precisely, it was the small town of Centro Violeta in the province of Camagüey. I came from a poor but hard-working family that was rich in love and respect. Our lives revolved around work, school, and baseball. When I wasn't in class or helping my father put stamps on packages at the sugar mill, I was playing baseball, following it on the radio, or listening to my father tell tales of Minnie Minosa, the Cuban star who played for the White Sox. One day I told my mother, Tita, that I was going to be like Minosa. She said, "Son, I wish you luck, but it isn't going to be easy." They called me Flaco back then because I was so tall and skinny, 6'2", 155 pounds. I played shortstop for the sugar mill factory team in Centro Violeta, and was discovered by Tony Pacheco, who got me a tryout with the Havana Sugar Kings. When I turned 16, they had me play in the Pedro Bentecourt League, close to Havana. Pacheco would have asked how I did, and I would softly tell him, well, I hit 2 home runs, or I hit a double. He couldn't believe I was so quiet and modest about every week. I would tell him about all the hits I got. Fidel Castro came into power around the time I started playing with the Sugar Kings. They had a working agreement with the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds signed me for the price of a plane ticket and the $2.50 it took to get a visa. It turns out that I got out of Cuba just in time. My mother was right. It wasn't easy. That first season, the Reds sent me to Geneva in upstate New York. I played second base, but moved to third after a kid named Pete Rose, who was 18, a year older than me, arrived. And let me tell you, it's cold there in April, especially for someone from Camagüey. But as cold as it was, I was happy to receive a really warm reception from the Cubans, Puerto Ricans, and other Latinos who came to see me play there. I didn't get a warm reception the next year in Macon, Georgia, which was still pretty segregated. During those first few off seasons, I would come back to Cuba. but it was becoming clear that I would have to make a choice, baseball or my birthplace. I left Cuba for good in 1963, just as the door slammed shut. The next year, I was called up to the majors. By then, I had switched from middle infield to first and third base, from the Flaco to the big dog. I played 23 seasons in the majors and made 7 All-Star teams and played in 5 World Series. I am a very lucky man. My son Eduardo, who spent 13 seasons in the major leagues, once asked me how I got the knack for finding holes in the other team's defense. I told him to go find a stick and some pebbles. When he did, I took the stick and he threw me the pebbles. I hit all of them, just as I did when I was a kid. In 2000, I became the first Cuban-born major leaguer to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. In my induction speech, I said that I was carrying 3 flags in my heart: the American flag for the success that Major League Baseball brought me, the Puerto Rican flag for the island that adopted me, and the flag of Cuba, where it all began. I've only been back to Cuba once. It was in 1972 to visit my father, Jose Manuel, who had become ill. My parents never saw me play for the Reds, but they knew of my success. When I saw my mother, I said, "Tita, I told you so." Her eyes were wet with happiness. At that moment, I felt home again. There we go. Baseball begins at an early age in Havana, and then opposite Sunday afternoon adult league game, Ciudad Deportiva, Havana. Awesome. And then to the right is Jose Marti Field in Havana, and over here on this side is baseball is a way of life for youngsters across the island. Clockwise from top to left, Pinar del Rio, Palmer, de Junco, and Matanzas, the oldest baseball stadium in Cuba, where Hall of Famers Martin de Higo and Jose Mendez once played. Havana, Palmar de Junco. So different places where they played here. Chuck Dupree Sports Cards. Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing there, Chuck? And Biggie Hertrude. Hey, Jay Thompson and Chuck. And then below left, Crocodilos de Matanzas. And below right, practice baseballs. And opposite, Villa Clara batting practice, Estadio Latinoamericano, Havana. Okay. There we go. Some fielding. Oh, look at that. Must be their batting cage there. That is pretty nice looking there. Alright. Previous page left, future all-star shortstop, hardworking and dwindling daylight in Havana. And then the previous page on the right was Estadio Martínez de Barbados in Bayamo, home of the Granma Alzanes. Left opposite here is Pinar del Rio Vergas. Fans play the music and cheer with tobacco plants, even at away games such as this one in Estadio Victoria de Giron in Matanzas. The city of Pinar del Rio is renowned for producing tobacco and is the center of the cigar industry in Cuba. The following page over here, on the next 2 pages, a bird's eye view, Pinar del Rio versus Grama Estadio Martes de Barbados, Bayama. And on the following page right, Vladimir Gutierrez of Pinar del Rio versus Hogan at Estudio, Calixto, Garcia, Iniguez, Holguin. Awesome photography. It shows some stands up on a truck, probably watching the ball game over the. You got the night lights there. Deporte, Calid de Vida. And that will close us up. Next, Williamsport, Virginia. I believe this is where they play the Little League World Series. Very, very cool. We'll continue with this. Next, that was pretty good. Just over an hour for that. We got 10 thumbs up. So we will open up the blaster box at the end of the stream here. All right. So let me set this aside for now, and we will continue this with part 3 next week of Grassroots of Baseball, where legends begin. Photographs by Gene Fruth. Right, there is the back. Just so I'll show you the back of the book. Shows you the Hall of Fame with an Arizona Diamondback in there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let me set this one aside for now. All right, we're going to open up Jay Pilon's package. Where's Jay? Does anyone know how to get a hold of Jay? Try and get him into the stream here, but I'm going to open up his package. He'll probably watch the replay, so that is fine. So again, this is from Jay to me. Got this in the mail today. I know I sent Jay just a card that he wanted. I was like, yeah, I can send you that. I'm not worried about it. Put it in an envelope, sent it his way. All right, so let's get in here. I don't have any clue really what he sent me, but I know he likes to design cards, so maybe he made some self-designed cards, but we will see what's in here for now. Jay Pilon. If you're not in his channel, I'll try and remember to put links in here for this. Oh, I guess that's what I want. It says, congrats on winning my Through the Mail card giveaway. Thanks, Jay. Looks like he sent me some cards here. Oh my, I don't know if I have that one. That is pretty cool. Make sure it's empty there. It is empty. We'll open Jay's package next, but let's see what. Oh my word. That is, oh man, a new personal favorite here. It says Hometown Legends. Don Blomdahl channel. Don Blomdahl Hall of Fame Veteran Sports Cards and more. YouTube join date June 20th, 2008. Sports Card Hobby Legend. I don't know about that, but I'll take it as a legend. Didn't know I was legendary, but I have another card. Let me get this in a top loader here so I can save this. Oh man, that is awesome there, Jay. Jay Pilon, creator of cards. He even does it like on a card stock. If anyone got the Topps Now card of the month for July J-Rod, the first one sent out did not have a rookie card designation, which bummed me out. Alas, Topps made it right and created a version 2. Yeah, I missed out on those there, Big Ray. Wish I would have got one. But they did not have his rookie card designation on there. That's pretty lame. Alright, so let's put that card right there. And it looks like he sent me a Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. And another Ken Griffey Jr. And another Ken Griffey Jr. So that is pretty cool. Alright, and then what do we got here? Got a Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis, American League Rookie of the Year. Funny thing is, I don't know for sure if I've got that one. We got a Satchel Paige here. Bob Boone. That is awesome looking. He actually made this one. He actually made this Bob Boone card award. Gold Glove Award, Bob Boone. I don't believe. Yeah, no. Booney. Maybe he might be in the Philadelphia Hall of Fame. Yeah. I'll consider that a special card because there's a Satchel Paige, Hall of Famer. Kyle Lewis, Fernando Tatis Jr., and a Ty France. Oh, here we go. I'll put this one in here for now. Self-made. I like that. Sorry. That's my that is weird. I don't know how he does that. There we go. I don't know why I had a little tab on there. Never seen something like that. Then this one here, Ty France. I'll go with my Seattle Mariners and the Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis. But thank you, dear. Now I'm wondering if the first one will be considered an error, and for the first time, a Topps Now card may be worth something. Because they left something out on it. Probably would be worth more, because they forgot to put the rookie card logo on it. Anyone got the Topps Now card? It was out of my budget, but it would have been nice to get something like that, but I didn't. Okay, and then we got Satchel Paige here. I like this one. For sure, Satchel Paige. Okay, that one can go there. These Ken Griffey Juniors will go into my Ken Griffey Jr. PC. Put that there. My Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis PC. Fernando Tatis. This one, for now, I'm going to put you, sorry to cover you up there, Ken, but that's a personalized card of me. Wow. Interesting. He must have used a screenshot from my show to create the card. That is pretty good if you do ask me. Fernando Tatis Jr. Put that one there. This here, because he made it, I'm gonna set that one aside for now too. But thank you there, Jay Pilon, for, I guess I won the contest. I remember he had one, and I'm like, well, I'll enter. But Appreciate that. Let me put this on here, the date I got this from him. But thanks, Jay. Appreciate that a whole bunch. I'll put this here. Oh, and I gotta make a page in my book of names from your envelope there. All right. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. We've got company coming over later, but I think we're good for now. Trump's 8 straight games. Exclusive company for Trout. Anyone have any idea as to what what Aaron Judge is on to? I know he's getting close to socking 72 home runs, or 70 home runs at least this year. So I know that's going on too. And we are going to do this box here, but first we're going to open up Jason's box here. This came in the mail too. We're going to see what kind of sweetness he sent us this month. Right here. This guy here. Locker 99's not here either. He'll probably pop back in later. But we got 6 people watching, 5 people watching, 10 thumbs up. Let's see what we got in this package from Oh my word. We've got Hometown Heroes from 2013. Oh my word. Oh my word. Did you see that? Oh my word. I've never opened any of this stuff. It's a 300 card base set. Don't know if I'm going to get a whole set in the box, but it sure is heavy. That was most of the weight in the box, I think. $24 cards per pack and 12 packs per box. 3 autographs per box from 2013. Judge is still sitting at 55. Oh, okay, so he took a little respite. He was getting lots there. All right, what else we got here? We've got a 2022 Topps Heritage Hanger Box. Oh my word. What is this one? A Topps Chrome 2021 baseball trading cards. Find 4 exclusive Prism Refractor parallel cards per box, returning the 1952 Topps design. That's a nice, cool box to open later. Uh-oh, we've got a baseball tin. You've got a baseball tin. And it's a 2021. I don't think I've got the whole, can't remember if I don't think I've got the whole set of these. 2021 baseball. Uh-oh, and we've got a single pack of triple play. Maybe we'll just have to open up that one today. Since it's a, what year is that triple play? Does it say? 2012 triple play. Okay. Then we've got a 2021 Allen and Ginter blaster box. My word. And we've got a... Oh, okay. I don't want to show that, but I'll show you what's inside this one. We are empty here. Just a bunch of peanuts on the end. Alright. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. We will open this as soon as we're done going through Jason's stuff. And we'll open this right after we open this. So it looks like we've got a blaster box, a hanger box, a tin, 2021 tin, a 2021 Topps Chrome. That's pretty cool. 9 packs per box and 4 cards per pack on that one. And then this is a heavy box for sure. So this must be like a jumbo box of some sorts back in the day. Professional baseball trading cards. Panini products are getting popular again. Let's see, what do we say? What do we got on the back here? It says, also look for these randomly inserted cards. State parallels, zip code parallels, base image variations, SPs, state parallels, zip code parallels, curtain call, gold, black, city hall, gold and black, defining moments, gold and black, nicknames, gold and black, rivalry, gold, black, hometown heroes, gold and black, calling the shots, gold and black, left their marks, gold and black, signed by the enemy, gold and black, scripted legacy, there's a pattern here, gold and black, city hall signatures, gold and black, face the franchise signatures, gold and black, hometown signatures, gold and black, and sports discs, black. Awesome. Ooh, Manny Machado's rookie auto in the 2013 Hometown Heroes as well. Oh, let me go back here. If anyone got Topps Now, read that. You can only get the Topps Now card of the month with rewards points from Topps. So no cost and very limited print runs. Oh yeah, I've got Topps points, but usually I keep an eye out for some of my PC players. Still usually not worth much. Not sure with such a short print runs. The card is cool. Judge is sitting at 55. Nolan Ryan has an auto in the Hometown Heroes. Awesome, Nolan Ryan. Big Ray, Manny Machado. Boom, Chuck. So that will be a nice little pretty box to open down the road. That'll be for when we get more viewers in the channel. Let's see, the Topps Chrome will probably come up soon. A tin. Put the tin down here. The hanger box down here. And Allen and Ginter. So now we have a we can mix it up with the blaster boxes now. Allen and Ginter. Cool. And then usually these are PC cards that he sends me and stuff like that. So let's see what's in this mystery bag here. Ooh. Seattle Mariners gold card. Ooh, wow. All kinds of fun stuff in here. Make sure it's empty. Okay. Thank you there, Jason. Appreciate that. He likes to reuse material too, like I do. We will set this down here in the archives for now. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Let's see, so this here can go here. All right. See, who do we got here? Seattle Mariners. That's a short print version there. Variation, blue border. Mitch Haniger with the Seattle Mariner. Topps Platinum for 2021. We've got an Ichiro. A thick Ichiro. Have to see if that one's in my collection. Murphy. Steckenrider. Moore. Ichiro for my Ichiro PC. Have to see if I got that one. Kyle Lewis. Another Kyle Lewis. Put that my Kyle Lewis stack over here. My Mariners. My Hall of Famers. What do we got? Cal Ripken Jr. There we go, Cal Ripken Jr. Kyle Lewis. Oh, boom! That's a hit. I don't have many. Whenever I get a Julio, that's a good day. Julio Rodriguez. Felix Hernandez. Optic. Short print. Ooh, 44 out of 99. And a Kyle Seager. Kyle Seager. Topps Platinum. Think to check on the back of any of these for short prints. Okay. Lewis. Ichiro. Check the Ichiro. Kyle Seager. Awesome. Felix Hernandez. Is that a short print? Oh, yeah, that's right. That was a short print. So that'll go in my special Mariners box selection. And a Julio Rodriguez. Get this Julio top loaded. It's a Bowman. This is rookie one, or is this an older one? No. See, now why don't they have? They don't put his rookie card emblem on there. Bowman's fine because that's part of Topps. Check into that one. All right, let's open up this other team bag here. My, oh my. My, oh my. Jason, I appreciate you, brother. A Bowman okay, because it's a prospect card. Yeah, it's a BPC. Or a BP, Bowman Prospect. Yeah, that's why they don't put. And this was, even though it's 2022, they had him as a prospect, I guess. Is that what it is? They had him as a prospect, and so that's what they went with, and then he actually did make it, stay in the majors. Gotcha. My, oh my, King Griffey Jr. All right, we got a Edgar Martinez rookie card. A my, oh my, King Griffey Jr. And Ichiro, J.P. Crawford, Kyle Lewis rookie, Edgar Martinez. That's cool. Edgar Martinez there. Kyle Lewis again. Kyle Lewis. I'll get these because I usually top load all my Kyle Lewis's. Let's save that. My eBay orders. Put in a nice top loader. Yeah, Kyle Lewis is rehabbing again. But I do have a big collection of Kyle Lewis. Marco Gonzalez. Sorry, I at least penny sleeve all my cards. What do we got here? Dun, 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 dun. Double play. Oh, this is a Cal Ripken Jr. Ooh, this is a double. Derek Jeter and Cal Ripken Jr. Well, sorry, Jeter. This goes in my Cal Ripken Jr. collection, though. 5 of 10. DP. Double play. All right. Got a Domingo Santana. Serialized card for 2019. Then we've got a team checklist for an Ichiro. Ichiro sighting, another gold card. 2019 232 Kyle Seager. Gold card serialized. Back to back. Edgar and Griffey. Ichiro. Gee, that's 4. I don't know for sure if I've got that Ichiro. Pretty sure I've got that one. Bat Patrol. Ooh, I don't think I've got this one either. Ken Griffey Jr. Kyle Lewis. Rookie debut, September 10th, 2019. Kyle Lewis. Rookie card. Don't believe I've got that one. Here's my other Kyle Lewis's, right? And then another Ichiro. Another Ichiro. Boom! Bowman Chrome. BCP 86. Another Ichiro, Class 2. And a 2020 Seattle Mariners gold card. So, Jason hooks me up for some PC cards, that's for sure. Julio Rodriguez. Get another top loader here for Julio. Almost like that same one, but a different pose. Julio. Awesome. Ichiros, some Edgars. That'll go in my rookie card box for Edgar. Or my rookie Hall of Famer box. And this will go... I'm trying to think, is this a short print? Could be a short print. I'll have to double check it and see. He didn't flag it or anything, but it might be a... Just have to check CMP on that one. Okay. That up there. Put the Ichiros over here. Ichiros. Oh. And we got the Kyle Lewis's here. These got here these guys later. And then we've got some Mariners. Cal Ripken Jr. goes to my Cal Ripken Jr. sort. Alright, Mariners. And Julio. 2 more Julio cards to add to my slow-growing Julio Rodriguez cards. Alright. Bowman Prospect. I was watching the replay. Thanks, Don. Hi, Big Ray. Oh, there you go, Jay. Thanks. Appreciate that. And thank you for my... Now I have 2 baseball cards floating out there. The one I made from Topps and the one Jay made for me. Hometown Legends. Hometown Legends. Is this your Hometown Legends series there, Jay? That was pretty cool. I'm going to set that right in the front of my break table here. And let's see. Let's go with this. Tattoos, black eye blacks, and stickers. Let's just see what we got here, and then we'll open up our blaster box for MOSAIC. Jay, you just missed Donald opening your package. Go Geno Smith. All right. So let's see who we find in this pack here. We've got triple play Brian McCann with the Atlanta Braves. Giovanni Gallardo, pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. Second base for the Boston Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. Focus, Eric Hosmer with the Kansas City Royals, triple play. Then we've got order your triple play collector's binder today. Show and display your cards with the official triple play collector's binder. Available now at dun, dun, dun. Oh my word. That's a pretty cool sticker. Interesting. What do they call that? The wall guy? Did he go through the wall? Carlos Lee with the Miami Marlins. Some of these look like put them together to make a puzzle or something, probably. And then Jonas Cespedes, card number 153, piece 9 of 9 and 3 of 9. I see. 3 pieces to some puzzles, I guess. Must be a puzzle that way, and this one must be a puzzle this way. But interesting, Miami, Oakland, Kansas City, Boston, Milwaukee, and Atlanta. Interesting card for a triple play pack. I'll have probably a home for some of these cards. At least 3, maybe 4. Alright. Thank you there, Logan99. Appreciate that very, very, very much. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in that pack. Okay. Alright. We got time to go through this box, because I don't think we'll get 20. 20 thumbs up would be the next level of sweetness in the channel. So let's get into the last box of MOSAIC. And I'll work on figuring out other ways to try to finish the set. I do have some other cards coming in from another channel before I start searching for the missing cards. Okay, this one is open and in the process of being opened on the channel. Right, save this for last. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see what out of these 8 packs of sweetness we can find in here. My Mariners play tonight at 6:40. May have company, may not. If not, I'll be watching the ball game at 6:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bowman Prospect card. Okay. Let me get a drink of water real quick, and then we will get ready to rock and roll. Let me put these back here. That right there. And let's go to town. Get a sip of water. All right. Start with pack number 1. Alright, let's have some fun. Eduardo Rodriguez. Boom, Seattle Mariners, Jared Kelenic. Put all these together here because I'll go through and see which ones of these I need in the binder. We got a Prism. Nick Solak with the Texas Rangers. Awesome. Let's see. Put that one there. Put the bases up here. That's where I'll put all the bases for now. Then the debut, Bobby Delbeck debuts with the Boston Red Sox. There you go. I'm going to have at least a few rows of those, so put Bobby right about there. Moving into pack number 2. Mike R. Heat Dragon Gora. Hello from Dalton, Georgia. How you doing there, Mike? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here, brother. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me a heartfelt comment on either this video or another video when it's done uploading, and I will be sure to hop on board your bus if I'm not already on your bus. So JD Martinez with the Boston Red Sox. And we've got a Tarek Skewball with the Detroit Tigers rookie card. Got a Lucas Giolito Prism card for the Chicago White Sox. I'm thinking, is that Chicago White Sox or... And then Jack Flaherty for the Ace of Spades. Put the Ace of Spades right here. How's that sound? All right, pack number 3. Thumbs up. There we go. 8 more to go. We'll open up another blaster box. We're expecting dinner guests no later than about 5 o'clock. Kansas City Royals, Alberto Mondesi. Then we've got a Jonathan Stever, Chicago. It's hard to tell when they just leave the uniforms plain. You can't have any logos or anything. I think that's going to change soon, though. Max Kepler Prism for the Minnesota Twins. It's a rainbow fallish prism. Then Will to Win. I'll scooch that over one more. Will to Win. Gleyber Torres with New York. There we go. 12 thumbs up. All right, pack number 4, the halfway mark of the box. All right, we got Max Kepler with the Minnesota Twins. David Peterson with New York. Rookie card. Boom, we got a big fly prism card. Boom, boom, boom for me. Ken Griffey Jr. That'll go in my Ken Griffey Jr. collection. And it's a prism. Awesome, awesome, awesome there. Awesome sauce. I'll put you right there for now, Ken Griffey Jr. And producers Christian Yelich with the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, let's get an auto. That would be cool. I know they're possible in Prism. I think I've gotten 1 or 2 before. Got a vintage coming up here. Sean Murphy with the Oakland A's. Sean Murphy with the Oakland A's. Daniel Johnson. I think we got a green under here again, so I'm going to slide this Max Kepler over. Daniel Johnson with the Cleveland Guardians rookie card. Oh, it's not a green. It's a launched. Aaron Judge launched prism. Boom. Put you right next to my Ken Griffey Jr. and a vintage Duke Snyder. Duke Snyder. Hall of Famer. Duke Snyder. I'm going to move that down. Put the Duke right up here. Pack number 6. It was a Griffey day on the screen. Yes. Got a Griffey from all the contributors so far, from Jay, from Jason, and from the blaster box. Here we go. We've got Kyle Freeland with the Colorado Rockies. Joe Adell, rookie card for the Los Angeles Angels, I'm thinking. And we've got a Prism Max Distance 470 Luke Voigt with the New York Yankees, I believe. I could be wrong. And the debuts. Evan White with the Seattle Mariners. All right, pack number 7. Now we get the nice shiny cards for the last pack. Okay. Next up to bat is James Karnacek with the Cleveland Guardians. Isaac Paredes with the Detroit Tigers rookie card. Kenta Maeda prism card for the Minnesota Twins. And closing out the regular packs with a big fly. George Springer. Put this big fly right over here. Alright. These are pretty much all bases here. Let me just double check these, make sure I didn't miss a shiny card here. Yep. Alright. So we've got one special pack to go, and then we'll do a recap on our MOSAIC 2021. Oh, how many Griffies do we get so far? I think it's probably about 7 or 8 today. Because we got a couple from Jason, a couple from from Jay, and from Senior Moment. Yeah, Jason and Jay. Jason and Jay. We've got for our blue and red camos. Some are blue and blue. Yeah, only 2 blue and blues. Oh, let's see. Where are we going to squeeze these? Okay, we're going to put the Jack Flaherty up here. We're going to put the Ken Griffey over here. I'm going to put these over here. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Kwang Hyun Kim with the St. Louis Cardinals. Trevor Bauer with the Los Angeles Dodgers. And then we've got I'll put these, Hyun Jin Ryu with the Toronto Blue Jays. And then Monty Harrison with the Miami Marlins. Rookie card. For all camo prisms. Camo prisms. So cool. I need to get a Geno Smith jersey. Geno Smith jersey. Whoa, really? That's going to be fun. All right. The Seahawks did win their first game of the season last night against Denver. So Russell Wilson against the Seahawks was last night. Awesome game all the way to the end. 17-16 was the end of the game score. Oh, we got to put this Jack Flaherty right down here. Move this right here. Move Ken Griffey Jr. up here. Jack Flaherty right there. Nice sweetness here. We got Nick Solak with the Texas Rangers. Kenta Maeda with the Minnesota Twins. Lucas Giolito with Chicago. Max Kepler Prism with Minnesota. Gleyber Torres, Will to Win. Producers, Christian Yelich, Milwaukee. Debuts, Bobby Dalbec with Boston. Evan White with Seattle. George Springer, Max Distance, Big Fly. Then we got the camo prisms, blue prisms. Monty Harrison with Miami. Trevor Bauer with Los Angeles. Hyun Jin Ryu with Toronto. St. Louis Cardinals, Kwang Hyun Kim. Luke Voigt, Big Fly. Aaron Judge, launched. The Duke Snyder, vintage. A bunch of bases. Ken Griffey Jr., Big Fly, Max Distance, 451. And then the Jack Flaherty, Ace of Spades, with the St. Louis Cardinals. Where's on Bipster at? He's grinding, trying to get his 1,000 subscribers. I'll just leave it at that. But he'll pop in once in a while when he has a chance, but not much. I pop into his streams whenever I can to give him some moral support on his live streams for him too. But other than that, this was a fun stream. Thank you, Jay, for the prize I won on your TTM giveaway. Jason Cote, thank you very much for your box that you sent me. Appreciate you sending it, as always, each month, and we'll have fun opening it throughout the remainder of the month of September. So, other than that, I can't think of anything else at the moment to talk about. Awesome pulls, Donald. Why, thank you very much. This product just ceases to amaze me. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. Love Rules! You missed it, Love Rules. You have to go through and watch the first part of the video. You have to look through about halfway through the first part of the video. And we did a little segment about Japanese baseball, where Ichiro was the introducer of the chapter that we did. And other than that, oh, sorry about this. Let me put Ken Griffey Jr. up here. I'm gonna make my picture a little bit bigger so you can see me better. And put the Jack Flaherty Ace of Spades up here. I know you usually watch some of my replays and stuff, but yeah. If you get a chance, go ahead and watch that. I think you'll like it. Straightening some of this out for the end stream here. I met Ichiro in Shibuya, Tokyo. Shibuya. Awesome. Yes, I've met him on one or two occasions at the ball field back in the day. Not in person did I meet him, but I was probably about 10-15 feet away from him, so I did get to see him up and close. I know his place. There you go. So that is where we stand right now. Hopefully you all appreciate it and enjoyed the stream. We are almost at the 2-hour mark, which is fine. I didn't think we would go this far. We got 13 thumbs up. We were 7 away from opening up another box of cards. But other than that, this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports, Cards, and more. Having been live to you with Take It Back Tuesday, Grassroots Baseball, Where Legends Begin, Part 2. Hopefully you all enjoyed the stream today. Socializing with Sonia's in the house, Jay Pilon, Love Rules, Mike R. Heath, Dragon Girl, Biggie Hurt, Sports, Cards, and more. Jay Pilon. Big Ray was here. Jay was here. Who else was here earlier? Chuck Dupree, Sports Cards, Jay Thompson, Jay Bagwell 2000 was here. I believe I've gotten most everybody. Socializing with Sonia, of course, she was first in the live chat today. So she got her bonuses. So other than that, as David always says in the end of his streams, it's not just words, but be blessed. We will see you all tomorrow for our next installment of Are You Ready for Some Football? Are you ready for some football? Until then, take care, have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you all around the channels. Take care, and I will see you somewhere, sometime, as I surf the YouTube channels for people that subscribe to me that are doing live streams, and I'll try and jump in and interact on your live stream too. Until then, you all take care, have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take care. Sports Lines in the house. Just saw you pop in. Was this your first text there, Sports Line? You all take care, and we will see you around the channels. Bye for now. Oh, come on, really?